It was a quiet sort of day. I look up from my book. A glimmer of frost is caught in the tessellated fabric of light. It coats the air in a tight film. Suddenly rain falls towards me, bouncing and cascading from the spiderweb strung against the sky, like some sinister bunting reaching from the arms of branches. A leaf falls. It joins the traffic of the raindrops. They trickle like shards of a crown smashing onto the floor, immobilized in the air as I watch them soar. Each piece refracts the light and casts its own imprint of soul onto the paper trees. A short fragment of a life. One note sustained, then broken. One tick of the clock. The leaf lands by my feet and I am just as silent and still as its last flickering breath. A skeleton of pods and veins masking the sun. Its withering spine crumbles in my hand as I hold it over the pages of my book. Words illuminated in the alcove of its body, each press of ink emphasized by its yarn boundaries. I am holding a map of life that once was. One note sustained, then broken. I run it over the earth, the ground, the soil, moss, mud, broken twigs. They are all stitched together by the leaf's warm thread. I can see the trees through its net, a tapestry of shadows framed by a mosaic of frayed edges. It wants to return. The branches are leaning in, flailing their arms for their missing piece, but I hold it, this sliver of tree, this outcast part. I hold it tight, its edges fragile and wilted. The raindrops keep falling limp from the clouds. They coat my eyelashes until the whole woods blurs into a watercolour swirl of dawn. Time sets with the sun. I am alone. The sky melts into indigo. I couldn't stop thinking about this skeleton leaf, this frame, this lens I had looked through. Later, when I flicked back through the wrinkled pages of my book, I couldn't see the words anymore. The rain had left its footprints and seeped into the pages until the letters had merged together. They were inky obstructions to what was underneath. The paper was the tree, and the tree was the leaf, and the leaf was right there, crumbled in my hand. And I was just looking at it, like I thought it might have been part of me too. It was as though everything was joined up like the spiderwebs binding the branches. This leaf was a kaleidoscope. It fragmented everything but fused it together into something new, something beautiful. This fallen leaf wasn't alone. It was part of this great portrait of forest. One brushstroke, a speckle of paint on the canvas.
In the morning when I wake and the sun is coming through, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness and you fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Oh, you fill my head with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I take you to a moment where the fields are painted gold and the trees are filled with memories of the feelings never told? and the evening pours the sun down, and the day is almost through. Oh, the whole world it is sleeping, but my world is you. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh.
With my back on the floor, cold linoleum ice in my growing pain. Watch the ceiling fan turn its shape again. My threads are coming loose. Yeah, I'm one spoon away from setting the ends of my hair on fire. If I'm kindling for a little while, at least I'd feel of use. Maybe then my breath could embody a wildfire starting. I'd sweep up the forest floor, and my body'd breathe life into the corners, be a darker soil. Making lists, folding laundry, keeping tidy with my radio show. I'd be lying if I told you I'm keeping tidy anymore. Yeah, I swing from believing that maybe my working will all pay off to considering drinking with Molotov. I'm halfway out the door. Maybe then my breath could embody a wildfire starting. I'd sweep up the forest floor, and my body'd breathe life into the corners, be a darker soil. Promise me that you'll start where I end, and I promise to give you everything that I am. We'll go on and on and on. We'll go on and on and on. We'll go on. In the end, all I hope for is to be a bit of warmth for you when there's not a lot of warmth left to go around.
And now, a return to Back and Master, our behind-the-scenes shenanigans.
Okay, that's a good start. No theme song this time.
Yet.
What?
What?
Right. Just to start, I wanted to say thank you so much for all pitching sketches for the show this time. It's really exciting, and I thought the best way to experience them for the first time would be to read them out loud together.
You ran out of time to read them before, didn't you?
Also that. Are we good to go?
Yeah. Which one are we starting with?
Let's go for Jonathan's.
In a world where mysteries, violence, and atrocities litter the streets like so many Haribo wrappers, the overuse of a tired narrative cliché is ruining the lives and reputations of one besooted collective.
I can reveal there is only one man responsible for this murder. Mr. Clemissington, the butler!
But then... My God. It must be the butler.
I'm afraid the only thing your butler will be serving is justice. Except the justice will be served to him, so I suppose it's not really like he's serving it. And it's being served. He's on the receiving end.
Now, only one man is strong enough to fight the tide of this tired trend. By day, he polishes shoes. By night, he polishes the city. He is Butler Detective.
I'll do a sleuth and serve Vivamouth. Aha! Another long day of butlering complete. Witty sidekick, what's the agenda for today? Witty sidekick, I said. What's the agenda for today?
I'm confused.
No, you're meant to get the line about how I've been framed again?
Not that, just... Why is this... It's a detective sketch. What's happening here?
Huh?
How does this have anything to do with the theme of the show?
Oh, well, I just wanted to take, the whole Sherlock Holmes route, but kind of put a different spin on it.
Oh,
and...
God.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know Holmes is a little overdone and all. I just thought
I can't believe this has happened again.
What has?
My money's on butler-related tragic backstory.
This is not about that. Clearly, this is about you interpreting the theme of the show as elementary.
What? No, it's elemental. I know that.
What?
It's elemental, my dear Watson.
I don't have words. We'll just move on to Lucy's script.
Oh, we could not.
It's fine. Right, okay. This is my line. Life isn't easy at the best of times, but in my world, it's a whole nother story. Secrets, lies, scandal and drama, they're all just part of the game. And I should know about games. I'm a whole 8 years old. Outside of my house in the schoolyard, the stakes have never been higher. That's right, you're watching the real, not at house lives of... elementary school. Elementary. So, you thought,
Yeah.
and then you wrote it all based on.
Yeah.
Tull, Leon. It's elemental, Leon. I don't understand how they both mixed up elementary and elemental. Tell me you read the Tull, Leon!
I read the Tull.
Okay, wonderful. Fantastic. Let's read your script then.
You're not gonna like it.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. That's quite a tall order.
Script now.
Earth. Wind. Fire. Water. Do we live, truly, without these building blocks to life? They are our friends and co-workers. Alongside the earth, alongside the water, kind of more low-key with the other two, but I toil in the fields, raising the children of the earth, by which I mean cows. Today marks the highlight of my life as a dairy farmer. Today is cheese day, and I am making my specialty.
No.
It's called
Don't say it.
Emmental.
You have no authority here! All of you! I'm kicking you all out!
Wait, no.
What?
I wrote a sketch, on Elemental. It was at 5 a.m. or something. I forgot all about it.
You're my rock, Fred. That's ironic. God, feeling winded. Lucy, is every single line here a pun?
That's right. 16 pages worth, and it's all
golden.
Okay. We can make butler detective work, right?
Yes.
I saved every letter you wrote to me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. You'll do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign of when you were mine. The world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you let this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you have married Nicholas. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph. How they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all right to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in the office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you to walk me home. But I had to carry you. And you pushed me in. And now my feet can't touch the bottom of you. You
and have stuck your tongue down the throat of somebody who loves you more. So I will wait for the next time you want me, like a dog with a bird at your door. We hate tears in heaven. But it's sad that his baby died. And we fought about John Lennon until I cried. And then went to bed upset. Now I'm dreaming and you're singing at my birthday, and I've never seen you smiling so big. It's not a cool thing, Dan. There's something that I'm supposed to say, but can't for the life of me remember what it is. And if I could give the moon, I would give the moon. You are sick and you're married and you might be dying, but you're holding me like water in your hands. When you saw the dead little bird, you started crying, but you know the killer doesn't understand. And if I could give you the moon, I would give you the moon.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy at Tea. The winds blew hard about it down. Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the time is done, we'll take our leave and go.
She had no not been 2 weeks from shore, when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and called her all hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down below.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Ha!
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut,
and the whale's not gone.
The whaleman makes his regular call
to encourage the captain, crew, and whale.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.